Yo, what is going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another 2K video, and today's video could be a very special one, or it could be another awful rage video. So Friday night, of course, Dr. J came out, which meant Galaxy Opal Isaiah Thomas was attainable. So I had myself at 11-0. We had that one game to play to get him, and we did end up losing that game. So yesterday I spent quite a lot of time. I got myself up to 9-0, and then today I just breezed through the first two games and got myself back up to the 11-0 mark. So fingers crossed I don't go 11-1 twice. That would be horrendous. Really hope that doesn't happen, but we've won every game we played since that loss, so we're on a pretty good streak, and of course the team is the same as it always is. I love these players so much. Brook Lopez has really been carrying me lately. A 7-footer with limitless range, and look at those shooting percentages. Like, that is ridiculous. 95 3-ball on him. Find me another centre that can shoot as well as him, and then I'll swap him out. But for now, this team is fantastic. Find me another centre who's 7'7" and can average 2 blocks per game. Like, there aren't many centres out there who can do that. T-Mac as well, absolutely incredible. So I love this team, and I just really hope they can pull through in this final game. We've gone 11-0 straight from losing that last game. And if we win this, we get a pink diamond and a Galaxy Opal. So here we go. I'm not going to live com this. I will dip out when we see the team, because I really need to concentrate. I don't want to have to do this all over again. But I will post com, of course, and we will see who we are going to be matched up against. The last game I played, I did come up against a guy who was doing the 5 bronzes as his starters, and then he had diamonds off the bench. But fingers crossed that's not the case here. Let's have a look. Who's it going to be? And it is going to be exactly the same situation. So 5 bronzes there. Let's see who he's actually going to play with, because it's going to be 5 diamonds or pink diamonds. And I see Amethyst JR, Diamond PG, Pink Diamond Blake, Pink Diamond Hakeem, and Pink Diamond Yanis. Why is this allowed? Oh, this game sometimes really does take the piss. So let's not bother about that, because we'll put in the starters. Well, we'll sort out the matchups when he actually puts his starters in the game. Well, wish me luck, guys, and I will be back in a sec. Alright, so here we go into our final game yet again. And as you can see here, this guy has actually started the game with his 5 bronze cards. So he didn't take them out straight away, which I think is very strange, because you can now, of course, edit your lineups pre-game. But you can see my nerves were quite real. Like, I don't know what this passing is, but we do eventually get an open shot with Team Mac. We're going to brick that one. We're going to kick it out to Mo Peterson. We're going to mess up the reset on that. Kick it out again. Team Mac misses that. And finally, with we are going to get a wide open 3. So my nerves were massive at the start of this game. We're going to set our defensive settings here, and in the meantime, we're going to give up a wide open 3 to that Amethyst JR Smith, which looks like a very nice card indeed. So I was really nervous when I saw this guy's pink diamonds and diamonds. I knew how tough it was last time out. Of course, we did lose that one, which absolutely sucked. But I managed to go straight away 11-0 back to this position. So I really didn't want to have to do it yet again, as his PG this time hits a 3 in our face. But it really does suck having these guys using the Yanis at point guard. I've got the T-Mac, of course, and my bench PG was Steph. So Steph didn't see the floor in this entire game, because he just wouldn't be able to guard that magic. So I had to keep my T-Mac in, which kind of sucks, because it sort of limits the players I could use as well. But it doesn't matter. T-Mac is fantastic. As you can see there, he averages 18 points per game with me. As we've set our settings now, as you can see, we're halfway through the first, and I've only just realised that I didn't have 4 out, 1 in set, which of course, if you've played 2K at all this year, you know is the best freelance set to have. So he went out to a little bit of a lead early on in this game, hitting quite a few threes with the JR and the PG. So we're going to run our play for the first time in the game. The punch loop 25, of course, it's been the play we've used for so long, but we don't actually get anywhere from it this time. This guy is actually playing some on ball and off ball, and we miss such an easy shot with Isaiah Ryder. I don't know how we missed that. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody could have made that shot. We're going to try and block this pick and roll here, and Hakeem is going to get the most ridiculous roll I've ever seen. So yeah, this start of this game kind of didn't look too good for me. I was very, very nervous and quite worried. When you see things like that going down, it doesn't look like a good recipe for the rest of the game. Bit of a risky pass inside, and we're going to get that one swatted away. So we're down by 7, and our offense has been horrendous up to this point. However, T-Mac is going to drive inside, heavily contested, and won. That is what we like to see. Such a good card. And of course, he's going to green light the free throw. So it keeps us in touching distance early stages of this game. Brook Lopez is going to kind of bait Hakeem into a 3 here. Of course, that Hakeem can hit 3 balls, but his release is a little bit tricky to get used to, and the actual rating itself isn't the best. However, T-Mac can greenlight that one. His 3-pointer is good enough, and so is his release. So fantastic work from T-Mac, keeping us in this game. However, Brook Lopez is doing his best to not keep us in this game, giving away a turnover with an illegal screen. Pretty frustrating when things like that happen, because there's nothing you can really do about it. And as you can see here, I'm trying to do some subs, and he's going to hit another 3 in our face, as we are not really concentrating on the game, trying to sort things out. But T-Mac is just going to run straight to the rim and slam that one down for us. So we're coming towards the end of the first quarter here, and what am I doing there? I've got no idea, and then not only do we give away the inbounds, we give away an and one as well. I really was doing some dumb stuff at the start of this game. He does brick the free throw, but he does get the rebound, and he does get a wide open 3 with JR, and that puts him up by 12. So at this point, things are really not looking good. So we've got to set our matchups to guard who he has actually brought into the game now, because we couldn't do this at the start of the game. It took me way too long to do this. I should have done that at the start of the game. And of course, defensive settings as well. Tight, go over on the screens, and then I'd already set no help on the screens. But J Rich going to end the half with a 3 ball? Yes, he does. Lightly contested, but it doesn't matter. So 10-point game at the end of the first, and pretty much a 10-point game in midway through the second. Like, both of us were really, really struggling to get any sort of offense going in this second quarter. He's going to take a moving 3 with JR, who has been pretty cold since he made those shots early in the game. We're going to get another 3 with J Rich, and he's going to hit another one. So really big plays from Jason Richardson. He has been fantastic for us. A simple crossover on Giannis. We're going to kick that one back out, back inside, back out, and T-Mac gets the wide open lane, and he gets his takeover for the first time in the game as well. So as you can see, we've cut it down to a 5-point game now, and we're going to go try some pick and fade action, which doesn't work, but we do find Trevor Ariza wide open, who is sadly going to brick it, and then I don't know what I'm doing there, and then we don't get the steal, and then he is down the other end, slamming it with the pink diamond Blake Griffin. As you can see, my players are already getting pretty tired, but T-Mac with his takeover is just going to breeze past J.R. Smith straight to the rim and gets a nice easy score inside. This guy's chucking up some bad shots. So at this point, I was thinking things were looking quite good. T-Mac for 3, he hits that, and it's a 2-point game before the half-time mark. So we've got 20 seconds left on the clock, and we're just going to get the easiest bucket of the game. Trevor Ariza just walks in to the paint and gets an easy dunk. Now, J Rich was cold. J.R. Smith was cold, so I was more than happy to let him take these shots that were really not falling. He's like 2 of 10 at this point. We take an awful shot there, but we are going to get the last shot of the half. We're going to call for a screen, which isn't going to come, so we're going to have to take the jumper, and Brook Lopez hits it. So 1-point game at half time, and I was starting to calm down a little bit. The first quarter was really nervy, but Brook Lopez, green light. That is what we need. A couple of big 3s to keep us sort of edging ahead a little bit. We're up by 2 at this point. We've just done a pick and fade, and that is with Trevor Ariza, I believe, but we're going to give it straight back to T-Mac, and he's going to go straight to the rim again. That T-Mac is fantastic at slashing. I can't wait for a diamond or pink diamond version of him. We did a pick and fade with Brooks, so we're going to go for a normal pick and roll, and that gets him wide open. And as you can see, this guy hasn't scored in a long time. He's still trying with his J.R. Smith at the 3-point line, but he's got his Gatorade symbol now, as his players should, because he's had them in the entire game, and we get the block with Brook Lopez, and that gives him his takeover. But we don't need that. We need T-Mac to hit a lightly contested 3, and he's got his Gatorade symbol on, so like that shot should not go down. But of course, I am not going to complain about that. T-Mac again going inside, gets the Hakeem jumping and gets the green light. So we're actually nearly up by double digits at this point. No, wait, we are. We're up by 11. And we're going to keep working this inside. We're going to be relentless as we can. We're going to kick this out. Amazing ball movement. We're actually going to miss that one, which kind of sucks. But as long as you are working for open shots, they are going to go in more often than they are not. So T-Mac, again, is just going to get wide open to the rim. And again, gets another takeover for his second or third takeover of the game, which is fantastic. And we are up by 13 at this point as the game is coming to the end of the third quarter. So this guy, he scored 30 in the first quarter, and since then he has scored 12 points. So he's really been struggling, and he's going to continue to struggle with Manute Bol doing some great defensive work. And this is Terrence Ross, a gold card with a green light. The gold card showing up against pink diamonds and diamonds. That is why I love using these cards. Manute Bol, of course, the absolute giant. I love using him. There's no other card quite like Manute Bol. That is for sure. So we're nearly up by 20 at this point. It's taking another contested look with JR. He's going to get the read, but we're going to swat that one away. Defensively, we really did turn it up in this second half, and J Rich just going to go straight to the rim. This guy's interior defense really was all over the place. And as you can see there, we're shooting 64% from the field, which is actually really, really good against such a good team, using my emeralds and sapphires. Of course, he is going to hit a 3 every now and then just because of how good the stats of his cards are. But J.R. Smith, 3 of 14 from deep. That is horrendous. I'm more than happy for him to keep shooting and playing off-ball defense as well, because of course that is what this guy is doing, but he can't stop that. His on-ball is awful, so even when he's off-balling, when that player comes into the action, he is going to struggle. Does get an inbound steal here. I really do need to work on my inbounding. I need to take more time and really think about it a little bit more before just chucking it inside. But it doesn't matter, because we are going to get another block with Manute Bol. And we're going to take a very nice open look with J Rich. And that puts us up by 19 points midway through the fourth quarter. This guy goes for a full court press, but it doesn't matter because we're going to get a 3-pointer with J Rich, and he's going to hit again that emerald card, which has been available since day one as 3 tokens, and he is still coming up clutch when we are in our 12th game of Myteam Unlimited for the 6th month in a row. I'm so happy with how much effort, well, how much time I've got spent out of these guys. Like, what's the point in spending so much on like a pink diamond Giannis when I've got this team that is absolutely making him look like an amateur? So with 1 minute left here, we're up by 20, and this game is pretty much over. And this guy still can't buy an open shot. He does eventually get one in there, but at this point I really didn't mind at all. We're going to throw this one up to Terrence Ross with an alley-oop finish. The gold card really carrying us to victory, and that is going to be the end of the game. What a game that was. We were down so much early on, but we kept our composure. We kept at it, even though our team was so much worse. And this guy scored 30 in the first quarter and then 30 for the rest of the entire game. It's absolutely fantastic, so let's go live. Alright, so there we have it, guys. We've managed to get the win in this game. Oh my god, that was so stressful. The first quarter we were down by 10, and we pulled it back in the second, and then the second half we absolutely destroyed this guy. Third quarter, 23-4. Fourth quarter, he made a little bit of a run, but nothing that we could not handle. Absolutely incredible. T-Mac and Jason Richardson, absolutely incredible players. This is why I love using these types of players. Like, I only work for open shots because I know they're not pink diamonds with ridiculous stats, but they play so well. Brook Lopez with a couple of buckets off the bench. Manute Bol, 12 threes, 2 blocks, of course. Brook Lopez with 3 blocks as well. Absolutely incredible. I'm so relieved. That first quarter was awful, but we stuck with it. We shot really good percentage, actually. 3 of 3 from deep, but he was just making everything, but that was not sustainable for him. So let's get out of here, and fingers crossed everything goes to plan. I kind of don't want to watch. Come on, 2K, don't let the servers go at this point. Just put me through. Let me see the 12-0. I can't go through it all again. Oh, it's taking long. Oh, there we go. We've done it. Series complete. All 6 Player of the Months have been completed. 3000 MT, 15 tokens. So we're nearly at another pink diamond from the token reward board as well. We get an MJ pack, very nice, but we get pink diamond Dr. J. And not only that, when we unlock him, we get the Galaxy Opal Isaiah Thomas. That's so sick. I'm so happy we managed to do it. Second time round was the charm for us. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We've got so many awesome videos to come this week now. Next video will be me unpacking this Dr. J and that MJ pack, see if we get anything out of that. But Dr. J will be the focus of next video. And oh my god, I'm so relieved. So there we have it, guys. We've managed to go 12-0 with my awesome Sapphire and Emerald teams. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.